There's this factory that makes yardsticks, and they're not making them any longer.
Oh, I just got it.
I refuse to board these things.
Trent
Whichever one.
Agecoutay, singer-songwriter from Alberta. He's got 3 albums out. First one was Now and Then.
A Place to Call Home and Do You Wanna?
And he's got a new album out, Legacy.
Yeah,
And he's also
good.
been
Sounds-
nominated at the Canadian Aboriginal Music Awards, the Native American Music Awards, the Indian Summer Music Awards, and the list goes on and on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Agecoutay.
Yeah!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much for taking the time and being on our show and talking with us. We're very excited.
Me too. It's great to be here.
Do you remember the spark when you decided to head in this direction?
My dad was a musician, a bar musician, Jim Agecoutay. When I was 12, 13, I discovered all these work tapes that my dad had because he used to sit at the kitchen table and play guitar, write songs. He'd have these little cassettes. And I started listening to them on a Walkman, believe it or not. That kind of was a spark for me to get learning how to play guitar on my own.
Is your dad still playing?
My dad actually passed away 2 years ago, and that's kind of how the current project came about. My brother and I recorded this album of 10 songs that my dad had written or started writing, and then I finished off. And he was still alive when the project started. His cancer came, and from the time they diagnosed him, he passed away within 5 weeks. 4 months later, we were in the studio, my brother and I, with a bunch of friends doing the project. Legacy, Uncle Trenton Friends. Every song has a piece of our dad in it.
You're the reason why the sun always shines on me.
Now that you've told us about the history of this album, this song is so different hearing it now.
My dad wrote this song for his drummer's wedding, and I just sat in a drawer for years. It was one of them that we had to pick.
One of the videos that we have, Drinking My Baby Goodbye.
I couldn't make her say so doggone her anyway. She can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye.
It's kind of tough for me to watch that because I've lost like 200 pounds since
I
then.
was going to say, yes, you have. How did you do that?
When my dad passed away, I knew that it was time to figure something out. So I got gastric sleeve surgery, followed the program, ate what I was supposed to. I work out. I was about 450 pounds in that, and I'm 230 pounds today.
Our next clip, this song was your first #1 song on the Indigenous Music Countdown. This is Dancing Along.
Cousins playing the guitar, tapping their feet. Well, sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles, cooking and mushing, dancing along.
I wrote that song with my friend Kurt Young. It was originally a song that Kurt wrote called Drinking and Smoking. Neither one of us drink alcohol anymore, and he was like, I really don't feel like singing this anymore. And I'm like, well, let's rewrite it. His hook before was drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking all night. And then I was like, okay, well, we got to do something in that triplet feel, right? So that's how we came up with brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles dancing along. Had to have the right amount of syllables,
Right.
and it worked out, right?
What do you have coming up for the summer?
We're just still adding shows for the summer. Hopefully we'll get out and get to see as many people as possible.
People can follow along on your website.
Thickerthanbloodmusic.com.
You can go to Instagram to find out where you are and what you're doing. You're on YouTube. People can buy your music over at Bandcamp, at Apple Music.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate your
Thanks
time
guys for
today.
having me. I appreciate it as well.
Awesome.
Cool guy.
What a beautiful tribute to his father. Like,
Follow.
And subscribe and
There.